Edupreneurship. So what are the benefits of edupreneurship? Now, the chances are that you're still doing business the traditional way, or at least many businesses out there actually are. And what I mean by that is that they are exchanging their time for money. What we find in the more traditional operating businesses are that they're going out and they're having face-to-face meetings, they're presenting to customers one-on-one, which is great and certainly essential in many cases. But the fact is that it puts a cap on how much we can earn for our business, because we are literally having to exchange ourselves and our time for our business and for our money. This puts a big cap on how big our business can grow. So one of the brilliant benefits of edupreneurship is that its pure nature means that when we are educating others, when we're putting our information about our business with our expertise out there, more often than not, this method of edupreneurship is encouraging us to do that in a one-to-many fashion. So whether that's delivering workshops or presentations to larger audiences, or whether even better, it's doing it by webinars, by things like Blab or Periscope, the online video streaming, or even better than those, recording tutorial videos and information like this one and putting it up on online learning platforms. They could be online learning platforms that are open to the public, like platforms such as Udemy or Fedora, or you could even have your own private schools such as a WordPress school or some other self-hosted or publicly hosted online platform where you can hold your courses. Now, by doing one-to-many, what this does is actually massively increases our exposure to our audiences. This means that we can scale our business. This means that we can earn more money, because instead of seeing one person at a time, we could be seeing hundreds, if not even thousands of people at a time. So this is one of the most beneficial outcomes of working in an edupreneurial type business. Another great part of this is that when we are sort of communicating our expertise and knowledge one-to-many, it means that we can reduce our costs and our overheads quite considerably. This means that we can actually open up our services to people that perhaps otherwise wouldn't be able to afford us, which means that we are massively expanding our funnel of people coming into our business and being exposed to us and our services. What it also means is that we are able to demonstrate our expertise and our capability, our credibility and our subject matter expertise to a lot more people in a much faster time. By getting literally in front of them and presenting and giving our knowledge and skills, people get to actually experience the value that we can bring to people. When we're doing sales the traditional way, we are more often than not just promising certain outcomes, promising that we have certain knowledge, which is where the risk comes in for our customers and perhaps makes people not buy. Whereas when we are actually standing up on stage or in front of camera like this and saying, look, this is what I know, this is how I can help you, here are some steps you can follow, and we're getting and helping people and getting them results straight away, that immediately monumentally grows their trust in us and how much they like us and the feeling that they know us. This is where strangers and prospects become paying clients and customers. This increased exposure also massively increases our opportunity for word-of-mouth marketing. When we've got lots more people out there talking about us, saying what a great session that was, what a great online course that was, what a great workshop, webinar or Blab or Periscope session that was, all of a sudden we're getting far more people out there marketing for us. Now, it's no secret that the majority of small to medium-sized businesses get the majority of their sales through referrals, in particular word-of-mouth referrals. Now, certainly speaking for myself, having been able to let the world know what I'm an expert in, letting the world and showing the world what I'm good at, now means that complete strangers often tag me on Facebook when their friends ask questions about my particular expertise. And that is just brilliant business sense. If we can get this right, if we can show the world what we know and what we can do, we actually take our marketing budget from somewhere up here to absolutely zero. That's where we really want to be going with this, and why the exposure elements of edupreneurship is just absolutely fantastic. Another fantastic benefit of edupreneurship is its ability to give us a certain positioning within our marketplace. Now, he who teaches something naturally has to have learnt a lot about that thing in the first place. Now, I teach about how to create online courses and entrepreneurship, how to grow a business. I've combined those together to create Edupreneurship. Now, the only way I can do that is because I am qualified in this area of expertise, and I've been doing it for a very long time, 10 years in fact at the time of filming this. Therefore, if we are up on stage teaching something, it is taken as fact that we have clearly got significant experience and expertise in that particular area. Ultimately, what we're doing is positioning ourselves as the guru, as the expert, as the authority, as the leader in that particular topic. So that's really great thing that happens when we stand on stage, is subconsciously to our audience that naturally occurs. And what I hope is that you truly are somebody that has that expertise, which is pretty hard to hide if you are actually up on stage and people are asking you questions on a live one-on-one situation. It really is quite a noisy world out there these days. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of people trying to make themselves the expert within a field. There's lots of content that goes out for free every single day, whether it's articles, whether it's blogs, whether it's webinars, whether it's videos going up. And to stand out from the crowd, we need to be giving extra value. We need to be providing less information and more education. And one up from that, transformation through our education. So by being an edupreneur, educating our market profitably, we are leveraging ourselves right above that crowd, making ourselves stand out, and ultimately being seen as the good guy, the helpful person, the valuable person, while we're doing that in the meantime. It's great for positioning. Another thing that Edupreneurship is fantastic for is continuous, never-ending lead generation. Now, I've briefly said how this has been working for me, that now that I've shown the world what it is that I'm good at and what I can do, I'm constantly getting people coming to me and saying, hey, a friend told me that you do this. When I post videos online, those videos are quite evergreen and they're constantly bringing me in new customers. People in groups on Facebook and other social media sites, for instance, may ask questions in my topic. Well, they do. And what happens is other people tag my name and say something like, Sarah Cordiner is the expert or the guru in this. You should definitely ask her about that, or she'll be able to help you. So this is fantastic when it comes to just forever getting leads coming into you as a result. Now, what also happens is because you're leveraging yourself above the crowd, people start to notice you as an expert in that field. And that's when you get an opportunity for media coverage. It's when podcasters and bloggers and online magazine writers, journalists start coming to you and saying, hey, I know that you're the expert in this, please can you help us? Can you do an interview for us? Can you write an article for us? Can you do a video for us? Can you do a podcast for us? And this is when their crowds then start being exposed to you. So this is a great way for you to get massive lead gen from other people as a result of giving yourself this expert status within your particular industry. One of the other fantastic benefits of Edupreneurship is increased sales and decreased marketing costs. Now, naturally, when you're up showing people what you can do, giving people a taste of your expertise and getting people results from your online courses, you are getting people straight away into your funnel. And if your courses are good and valuable and provide really good advice, people will naturally then want more courses from you. Repeat custom is absolutely fantastic for business, and that's exactly what you can get yourself if your courses are really valuable. Now, what I also love about online courses, and it's a question I get asked a lot, is, but don't online courses sell for really cheap? Now, I know a lot of really high-level experts in their industries who sell their courses for thousands of dollars. Now, while you can sell online courses for that much money, what I'm talking about perhaps here is your more openly available public courses on platforms such as Udemy. where you are actually less able to, or less likely, should I say, to sell more expensive courses. Now, a lot of research has been done on this by these different hosts and have found that people spend more money on the cheaper courses. Now, at the time of filming this is October 2015. Currently, the top price that goes in sales is $47. So people say to me, well, I've got a $500 course. Why on earth would I sell it for $47? And my answer is, well, obviously you don't. What you have to do is repurpose your content and redesign your content in a way that you still make the same amount of money out of it, but in a way that actually gets you paid to generate your leads in the meantime. So what I say to people is, look, take advantage of the benefits of these platforms, which are that they have thousands and millions of users. So take your $500 program, for instance, and turn it into 10 mini programs for $47 each. What you get is the same amount of money for your program. You still get the full $500, but you actually increase your exposure because people are more likely to pay and not think anything of paying $47, $20 to $50 for a course, whereas they would think twice about paying $150 to $300+ for a course. They are also far more likely to pay $47 10 times than they would be to pay $500 one time. What that means is people are seeing you 10 times instead of one time. And we all know that repetition in front of our customers is fantastic for helping us stick in their mind as the person of that particular expertise. So it's far better for you to actually break down something into smaller chunks and repurpose it in that way. With platforms like Udemy and Fedora, where they have lots and lots of students and they continuously market for you, this also means that you're opening up your funnel. If you've got 10 mini courses, you have 10 different types of people, or 10 ways that people can come into your funnel and start doing your programs. So this is a fantastic way of getting your customers to pay you to come into your funnel. At the moment, you may be paying or even giving away, for instance, free workshops. You might be giving away free webinars. You could possibly be giving away free blogs and articles. You might be doing free videos that go up on YouTube or podcasts. All successful business owners are giving away free content. So one of the things I say when people say to me, should I be giving stuff, putting up courses for cheap online? I go, well, actually, you're mental not to, because what you could be doing is taking all of this stuff that you currently give away for free and turning it into a paid online course, but for a low amount of money, such as $25 or $47. Because that way you're still getting the information out there. It's still small enough for people to want it. If it's of value, not only are you getting paid to give away that free content, whereas normally you don't. In fact, normally you probably have to pay to get that free content out there and in front of people. But these people, if it's of value, are then even more likely to buy from you again, because they are already hot paying leads and existing customers. It's just fantastic. One of the final benefits that I find for Edupreneurship is one of the more softer sides of running a business. Now, as much as passive income, lead sales, authority positioning are absolutely brilliant, one of the core things inside the heart of most entrepreneurs is they want to make a difference to people, is they want to change people's lives or people's businesses for the better in some way. And that also means leaving a legacy. Now, if you're creating online courses, if you're creating content that's going to go out onto the internet and stay there for a long time, you are literally leaving a legacy. You're creating an opportunity to help far more people in far more places, far more corners of the earth at a much cheaper price, because you don't have the overheads of delivering training face-to-face, for instance, if you're doing it online. And you are going to have that there forever. You do not have to repeat yourself. And this is one of the things that I'm really finding now is in my online courses, I'm simply answering the questions that my clients and prospects ask me every day. So now what I have is a product whereby I can direct people to when they come to me and ask these questions. Is I can say, hey, you can go and join my online course if you like, which is less than the price of a coaching session with me. And I'll share with you all of my hows and all of my secrets, and you can do that in your own time. It's just great. There is no better way than helping people in their own environment, in their own home, as they're watching these videos and going through this transformational training. So there we go, the benefits of Edupreneurship.